There's so much to tell you. I've been gone for so long. I've been down many rabbit holes. One of them is um, ADHD, and the fact that I definitely have that, never was diagnosed, but I've been like watching videos on YouTube and stuff and listening to people talk about their experiences and what they do to cope. First, their experiences of how they know they are and what they need to do to cope, and like there's lists of stuff. And I noticed that I've adapted throughout the years to do all of these things because my brain doesn't function the way that other people do. There's been many times, like one of the reasons why I don't have children or am in a relationship. I mean, it's probably not the main reason, obviously. Well, I don't know if it's obvious, but it's because I wouldn't want anyone to inherit my brain. I know that I inherited my brain from a parent, so I would never want someone to live this way. It is, but to know that there are other people out there, I mean, it's not the fact that I didn't know in the back of my mind my whole life that I had these problems, that I was definitely dyslexic, and this attention deficit disorder, ADD is what we called it back in my day. But one of the things is that one of the things that I saw over and over again is that you have to pack a bag or and it is what I do. I have these items that I always have to have with me. Now, some of them are just because of the circumstances that I'm in, but I do have to carry around a bag with me all the time with these items in that I need to use. I mean, we all do this to some extent. We all need in this day and age. We have our cell phone, our glasses if you need them, which I definitely do. But there are I need tools because my bicycle always breaks and I'm always on my bicycle. And when I don't, the days that I do forget to bring them or think, you know what, I haven't used them for so long, that is the day that I will break down and I'll have to buy these things again. So there are certain things, and depending on the bicycle that I have at the time and if it works, so I do have to carry around a lot of tools with me, and other things like that. So let's look at what I do carry around with me, and maybe I should shut down some stuff because I see some lagging, and I notice that happens. So let me close things so that you can hear me and there's no glitches or anything. I have also, I don't know if I've closed this. I don't, yeah, okay. I've been on I might be look really thin. I don't think I do. I have been on like 1,500 calories for the last 2 weeks. It helped that I tried to whiten my teeth. That's not work. Look, my teeth aren't as white as my shirt. I whitened them for 2 weeks. I have to do some more, but I think you should take a break. I don't think you're supposed to do it more than 10 days in a row. I did it 15 days in a row, but that also helped me not eat. Like at the end of the day, I would do that, and if after I whiten my teeth, I don't feel like eating after that. After I brush my teeth, I don't want to have to brush my teeth again. Brush my teeth once a day, which is something that I used to not do. I do have one cavity that makes the whitening, it's showing up a bit more. Anyway, my teeth they still look so yellow. I don't even know if it worked at all, to tell you the truth. I think it did. Oh yeah, so I'm kind of satisfied with I like how emaciated I'm looking. I think we'll have to do another video on that. I always wanted to be kind of super emaciated. I think I have less body fat than I ever have in my whole entire life. I've noticed that I have more energy. I always felt the amount of food I ate was wasteful, and even though I have been intermittent fasting for years, probably, yeah, straight for years, probably maybe 5, 10 years even, and just one meal. But that one meal, it's so easy for me to eat 4,000 calories. And I'm a binger, and I just will go on and on. It has been really good for me to, like, it's kind of this OCD, ADHD, whatever you call that stuff, another thing about that is, oh man, this video is about the bag. So let's get into that. There's a lot of things that are attached to this, though. So, what was I talking about? It doesn't matter. We'll get to that. But here's I bought a couple things, and I always feel guilty when I buy things. However, I've been buying. I bought some plastic containers that I've been organizing the stuff that I do own, and I've been appreciating the things that I do own. I also bought a new canvas bag. I'm not a big brand guy. This is this is a Canadian dollar store. So if I was going to sport and be like advertising something, these are great colors. A green natural color. I love a canvas bag. I would prefer, obviously, if it had no branding on it, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hipster, ironic chic. Totes are huge in fashion right now, but I mean, I've been using them for years as an environmentalist, and I bought a new one. Now, I have experiences with totes. Look, another Canadian one that I bought, and I bought 2 of these when I found them because I knew I wanted to use these as shopping bags. However, I've noticed that when I buy these canvas bags, I want them to last, and I want them to wear out, but I guess putting them on my bicycle and the vibrating and the metal, that they do wear out, and I guess I have to accept that. And also, I want something to wash, and that's another OCD, ADHD thing that I experienced with this. You can't really wash this bag. Now, I love this bag, and I have a whole collection of these bags that, on a minimalist thing, I'm saving for my best life. This one I can use, but I'm afraid to use this one because it's not as good in the rain. Again, Canadiana, which I do like and appreciate, but I do have matching luggage sets, and I thought, I'm putting together this little, like, it is a travel bag of stuff that I can always have. So it's a little bag to go in my big bag is what we're putting together today. And I should be using one of these. Like, this is a toiletry bag that I bought, but for me, I don't have that many I mean, I would keep when I'm traveling, keep my toiletries and my electronics and anything small together in one bag. And this ideally is what I should be using. I don't think I can wash this, though, and that is something that I probably should consider, and I don't think many people do. Like, I think this bag kind of smells because I can't wash it. Now, you can hand wash these things. It's not something that, and I'm pretty sure that none of us will take the time to do stuff like that. I mean, I probably, out of most people, do care about, you have a cutlery cup or something, or your tray inside of I know people don't wash those out as much as I think about washing those things out. So we don't even think about where we store our items. Like, you put your knives and your forks in a cutlery drawer, and that's going to collect debris and dust. When you do clean that out, you take it out and you see all of the residue and the stuff that's fallen in there. So those are things that you have to clean all the time. And I kind of do, but I have to be honest, I've never cleaned this bag, and I should at least take it out in the sun, like when I'm cleaning the pool or something, and let it air out, and let the sun be on it, and let the sun clean it. It's also not holding up as much as I like. It hasn't gotten any worse. I mentioned this a few months ago that it was coming undone, and this is a Canadian company. I mean, the stuff's probably made in China, which I think I know for sure that it is. But there's these little poles and stuff. As much as it's very strange also for me to love these, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. This is pretty army, pretty like old school. It actually looks pretty cool. I have this one, and I have it in. Oh, I have it in a blue one that's up there that I don't use because I don't like to wear blue. But I bought that to make myself wear blue clothes because I've talked about that before. Anyway, I have a full, complete, matching, probably, yes, I have 2 sets of this stuff that is perfect for taking a trip. I'm a minimalist traveler. I can travel with very little. I can travel for like I could go away for 3 months and everything I would need, or I could go away for infinity and everything I would need could fit into this bag. That is why I'm a minimalist. As much as I have these things that I love and bring me joy around my home, I can live off of nothing, and I can wear the same thing over and over again. Again, that's a very ADHD, OCD kind of thing. Oh yeah, I was going to talk. I think it's a deformity. Some of the videos that I've heard, like I'm a deformed person, and I think that might have to do with the stigma. Even though if it's actually a deformity, then it's not stigma. However, I do know that I inherited my brain because I see it. So is that a deform? I don't think if you inherit something that it's really a deformity. And then deformities are also good. It's the whole Darwin thing. It's how we evolve and how. This is how my videos go. We haven't even looked at what I'm putting in the bag. Anyway, choosing the bag. Non-minimalist thing is that I have these bags, like this matching luggage. Even the ones that don't match still go together. It's like these canvas things. I mean, to some degree, I bought these under probably thinking that I could wash them. But you know what? I should probably, there's a whole dry cleaning. Like, I've got this matching set. Like, how cool do I look traveling? I got my laptop bag, and then I've got my large travel bag, and I got my toiletry bag, and then I got my crossbody bag. So I can mix and match this stuff and look so cool traveling. And then I have the black set where I have the crossbody. Put my laptop in here. This is all of my clothing and stuff. And yes, believe it or not, I can. And this is just an extra one, which is another. It's not the matching crossbody bag, but it's another one. Anyway, so these bags are so cool, and I don't use them, and I don't want to use them because, unlike what minimalists believe in, I do have my best self. And you know what? I would use them if I went on a trip. I just haven't gone on a trip since the pandemic. For many reasons, you weren't allowed to travel, and then I lost all of my income during the pandemic. So there's no money to travel or go anywhere. And I used to travel a lot for work and for just because I know people all around the world. And it's just not an option for me. And to be perfectly honest, and I've said this before, I don't. When I'm actually in the act of traveling, I love it. It's the best thing. It's the best growing experience. It's how you make yourself smart, is by going around seeing how the rest of the world is. But I have too much to do. I never want to travel, ever, no matter what part of life I am in, because there's so much I want to do here and now. So I'm so caught up. There's not enough hours in the day. I talk about that all the time. I don't understand that, considering I just make one meal a day. I try to make videos. I don't know why I try to make that work. I'm obviously not good at it. I can't speak coherently. Part of the ADHD, OCD, whatever is wrong with my head, which is right with my head, or that's what they tell you. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to embrace your problems. I'm just not made for YouTube. I am too opinionated. I'm not likable. Which is why I've been on here for over Have I been on here for over 15 years? At least 10, more than 10. And yeah, and I can't. It's just I have a toy channel that had grown, and it's just been downhill since. I mean, I've got 100 people watching a video. It doesn't matter. I'm doing what I like. And can we fill this bag? All right. So I'm not using any of the bags that I love and spark me the most joy. And I went downstairs into my room of donations and exports. So I live in this whole house that I don't use. I just use this one room because I'm kind of squatting also. You could say that. I don't own this house. I just live here. This bag I bought from the Dollarama, the store, and I could tell that the quality of it was really good. I think it's a shaving kit, or not a shaving kit, but a travel bag. It actually looks like a tool bag for a bicycle. I believe it's a travel kit. Let's put on the glasses, which is something that we have to do. Oh, what do you think of these new? These are too much for me, but anyway, I have them. Business cases, portfolios, sports travel bags, specialty bags. So, well, there's a shout out for GP, your brand supplier. They're probably disconnected. They probably don't exist anymore. Anyway, it is a good travel bag. Look, it's got a hook on it. When I bought it, I do buy nylon sometimes. Like, I'm 100% natural. Like, again, I would want to wash it. I actually have some yellow bags, some yellow nylon bags that I bought from the Dollarama that were easy to wash, and I used to wash them all the time. And I even used them for traveling, and they worked out. They were 2 duffel bags, and I used to use them for shopping. However, stopped for shoplifting all the time, carrying a duffel bag in a store. Everybody's always watching. Really embarrassing. I mean, I hate drawing attention to myself in public. When I'm in public, I don't want anybody looking at me or noticing me, and I guess I'm noticeable. And also, it has to do with living in the suburbs. Being noticed in the city is so much different than being noticed in the suburbs. I've talked about that a lot in many of my videos. I think this bag is going to work. Okay, so I meant to get the damp cloth. I had a damp cloth ready to wipe all this stuff down, but I guess it's not. It's actually not that dirty. I can wipe it off on this bag. So I've been washing these. These have been wearing out. I started to tell you that story too. So this handle was fraying, and that stuff happens with these. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I bought one of these. These are new. They showed up. They were $5. It looks really nice. Kind of a replacement for these because these are starting to fall apart. But maybe that's just what you have to do, especially if you're gonna wash and dry. And I mean, this looks so much. It's like a poor man's version of these things that I bought. But luckily, totes are super in. They're super fashionable right now to be carrying them around. Despite, I don't know, I guess this is for people who live in the city, in the suburbs. The people do not like you carrying bags because guess what? Nobody's on their bicycle. Nobody's walking. Everybody has gotten to the store by being in a car. And that's not my reality. I also think that has a little to do with my OCD. Okay, so let's fill this. I might find out that this bag isn't suited. I noticed that this is not a good OCD bag ADHD bag, because I'm always flustered and trying to do things quickly and get out of people's way and trying not to be a burden and trying not to, other things probably that I have to work on. But it takes me so much longer than everybody else to do something that I am, like, it's a legitimate thing. I am in other people's way. And and I'm too busy like putting the stuff. This is the OCD part. Too busy packing my bag, making everything in there geometric, and making it super protected because I have all these rules. So I want to fit as much as I can into the bag to make it comfortable. Because when you just throw everything in the bag, it doesn't fit perfectly. So I'll be putting the square items and lining them up. So if I am at a grocery store, I have to do that. So I am worried that this isn't just you know what? This probably isn't the right bag for me. I need one of my... Where did I put those? Do I have those? I have a bin of bags. Is that right here? That could be right here. Of underwear. Hold on. I'm still right here. This really is insane. This is maybe you can't be OCD and a minimalist. So here are the yellow bags that I talked about. These are so perfect for me. I mean, they don't work as a backpack. A backpack is really good for, I mean, you kinda can. The handles aren't long enough, depending on what you're wearing. But a backpack works really good for at least stopping some of the people who hassle you at the store, who think I'm shoplifting because I'm carrying a bag in the store. I know that it's weird, but it's also, I'm in toy stores a lot, in toy departments, and it's 100% of the time, and there's periods where I go where I don't even care and I think it's funny and I just go with it and I let the people follow me around the store and I move really quickly and I swing around and I look at them and I play with them sometimes, like I make a game of it because it's just so ridiculous. But yeah, that doesn't, if it worked as a backpack, it would be the perfect, I could shop for the perfect bag, but what we do here also is we use the best we can, and I probably should use I do use these. I use my favorite one, and it works, and that's what we're using. But I've taken these, taken two of these, so it's matching luggage. It looks good, and it looks good enough. It's great for it. It can be thrown in the washing machine, so it definitely worked out. But I think I put in my favorite non-favorite bags into here. So what do we have in here? Do I even know? Oh wow. Look at all of these totes. Okay, oh, these ones I also got at the Dollarama, which they're great, but they're too small for me to carry my stuff around. Also, they don't do up. When you're ADHD, I don't know. I don't know. I guess there's probably a rule where it has to be done up. Okay, so these bags I have used as my carry around as the bag that I put in bag with all of the important stuff. But because of my heavy tools, they do end up putting holes into these bags. I know that some of them have holes in them, but these are still useful, so which I've not. They're also natural cotton, what I really, really like, so I haven't thrown them out. Here's an army surplus duffel bag that can be washed, and I've washed it, and I don't mind the patina. So this is a good bag too, but it's a duffel bag to carry around in my hands, and it doesn't work as yeah. Maybe it means that I've tested these things, and because I can't wear it as a backpack. Wait, can I wear this as a backpack? And I can wear it as a backpack. I can wash it. It's not very big, though. That's the thing. But it's a good extra shopping bag, but also it's too bulky to carry extra around. Oh man, there's all these things. So maybe what I'm saying is these things aren't good enough. Okay, and then there's one of these laundry bags. This is actually what I'm looking for. This is what I used to do. This is what I used to just carry around before shopping, before I guess before when I wasn't shopping, when I wasn't buying stuff, when I wasn't buying toys, I would carry this around in my hand like this. This would be the bag I would carry around with me, and I would put because I don't want my wallet on. I hate my wallet weighing down my pants, and my cell phone and all those extra things that you have to carry around with you, or that I have to carry around with me. I would just carry this like a sack, and it would be my sack, and it would make it convenient for me, despite it being inconvenient. Which a messenger bag would be better, but again, that is something on my body that's unbalancing my shoulder, and it's uncomfortable, and I don't want to be uncomfortable. But I think, and it can be washed, and it's also more sturdy, and it's smaller. This is what we're using. We're going to use one of these again. I think they're Army surplus laundry bags. We're not going to be using this one. This is something that minimalists tell you not to do, is to keep something that you plan on fixing and starting a minute. Are you going to actually, if you put this in your mending pile, are you going to mend it? This one is, there's a little bit of a hole on this one. I think this is the best one. Do we have, the problem with this one is the strap has come undone on this one. Is this one 100%? So the pull string strap is fine on this one. There aren't any large holes, even though there probably are some. There is a smaller hole or something, but that's just because this is, it went through the army. Literally went through a war. All right, so finally, I've been putting the stuff that I carry around with me in one of these bags, the one that's probably the most worn out. I do love, they get really dirty, and I love that I can wash them. Okay, so I'm always on my bicycle. I always have a bag. I'll have a nice bag like this that I don't want to give it. I also have all these electronics with me, like we all do with a phone and whatever else. Backup battery charger, headphones. So we need to protect these things. And that's why I need bags to put in the bags. And I think that's what we are going to have to do. And we're going to have to take some of these smaller cloth bags and put them in with the other things. And we will start off with that. So normally, this is something that I can't just keep in my bag. I have to remember to charge this every time. So the kind of a special rule. I've just started using earpods, which I've always been against, because I have to tie my cell phone to myself, or I will drop it, or I will lose it, and I won't know it's gone, and I do it all the time. It's been a good few years since I last lost it, but I thought, especially tiny little earbuds, I'm going to drop and lose those. Now, I do have special little adapters that go on that make them stay in my ear better, and they don't fall out because, I don't know, the shape of my ears, earphones don't stay in my ear very easy. But I did find these sporty things that I do have to put on, and so far I haven't lost them. I've bought backup versions of those, which maybe I should keep them in my bag. I'm thinking about getting even extra of iPods, because I love listening to music. Another ADHD thing is that you have the music on. It helps you concentrate more on what you're doing, which is kind of strange, but it's a tip that I know has worked for me. I don't even hear the music, but if there's other noise, there's someone else's noise, someone else's distractions, that's gonna bother the fuck out of me. It's gonna, like, if it's unpredictable and and not constant. If I have something playing that I enjoy, it can even be a podcast or something of people talking about something that I'm interested in. If it's something that I'm not interested in and I'm disgusted by the people who are talking, I'm not going to enjoy that being in the back of my head. But the other stuff was, and it helps me get stuff done, which is really strange considering or ADHD is such a it's all about concentration and distractions and stuff, which is also probably why the way I talk the way that I talk, because my brain is all over the place. And also, I would never take medication for anything, because I do believe in gifts, and that there can there's a reason why, and I believe in solving the reason. And I have solved the reason with the things that I do. So anyway, electronics, we're going to have to test this out, because I have to take this out of the bag every day. So it kind of has a special place. But this is the hard part, is that I have to remember to take these. But it's easier for me to remember to take the phone. Sometimes I'm on my bicycle and I'm riding around the corner, and then I realize that I don't have my headphones in and I don't have my phone with me, and that I usually remember right away. Glasses are something that I don't, but I have to tie them to myself. So I am one of those chain people, just like corded headphones. However, that's the best thing about these. If I do leave my phone, which has not happened yet, it'll tell me, like, it'll either the music will stop playing or it'll say disconnected. So that's kind of awesome too, that I can't leave my phone behind, because if I have these headphones and constantly playing something, it will tell the headphones will tell me that you've lost your phone. So love that. That is one of the benefits, opposed to having the tether cord being so clumsy and flustered all the time. Again, a symptom of this ADHD, which, did I mention this? I don't blame any, I don't complain or blame anything for my problems. I guess this goes back to the point that I just made, that this is something that I should embrace and harness and use as, and that's what I believe about anybody's faults or differences, you could say, is that you should embrace them and use them as your technique. Now, as much as I say that, I think that something like that would pay off on YouTube, because I am so different. But the truth is, I guess I'm too different, that I'm I'm too different. And I mean, again, maybe that's another great thing, and at least I'm happy. So these things, this is seeming off to me. I'm already feeling, because I do have a good technique. Now the battery pack, the backup battery, which I had to buy one day because I was really far away, used up my whole entire battery. I haven't used it. I probably used it once since, but still, I need to have that. But then often I'll forget the cord. Like, I've taken the battery pack, needed it, but didn't have the cord to go with it to recharge it. And it depends on what phone you have at the time. And look, it still looks like I've charged this a long time ago, and it still looks like, I guess 4 lights means it goes off like this all the time. I don't know how it works exactly. Anyway, extra battery power, I like that. The headphones, I'll stick those in the earbuds. I'll stick those in here too. Maybe I have to take this bag out of the other bag to remind myself, or maybe I just have to definitely keep those separate and just have the charging station. A charging station is very important nowadays. Okay, so this shopping bag is going to be my new shopping bag. I'm going to have to do a test run and wash this and see how good it sets up. But it's so much bigger, first of all. than these. So great for grocery shopping or buying more things. I shouldn't be buying, I'm going to say grocery shopping because I should not be buying anything else or bringing any toys or anything else back into my, I'm supposed to be getting rid of stuff. But you can see it's a much bigger bag. So this can be my extra shopping bag, and I usually like to buy 2 or 3 of the same one. But like I said, I want to test this. Is this going to come unraveled like the other one? Can I have unmatching ones? These are some toys that I'm taking back to the store, by the way. But the bad thing is I bought them. Anyway, can I have unmatching bags? They kind of look good together. I've always liked red and green. I mean, they do. They're both Canadiana, and they're great. I mean, this does not look bad carrying them together. I do always worry about looking homeless because obviously vendors at the store think I do look homeless, and I'm shoplifting all the time because of the bags that I'm carrying around. My keys, again, this is something that I learned that I have to do. I got this wallet despite me not loving what was on it. It was important to me that it's made out of a natural fiber, or I guess a good quality nylon, which I think nylon is probably the closest thing to natural fiber that man made. I think that might be true. That the molecular structure of nylon is probably one of the first. It seems very simple. It seems very simple molecular to me. It seems like one of the very first plastics that man could make. So I do find it's strong, and I find something very natural about it. And I guess this can be also said about all of those, like Mountain Equipment Co-op and all of those stores, because all of that shit is made with plastic, which doesn't make any sense, because if you're an environmentalist, like I definitely prefer that everything I use is made of canvas. But it's not always the case. But again, for some reason, nylon seems to be okay for me, as long as it's thick and sturdy, and I know that it's going to last and can last forever. Then I don't. Anyway, leather wallet attached to a chain where I keep my keys, so that I can't. I mean, if I drop one, I drop the other, but. And it also helps that as much as I just use one card, and that's really all I need, there are other, shopping discounts, and I do take something that some minimalists talk badly about, is that you have to eat that they don't like all of the discount cards and thinking about that. But for me, that really does work, and I do make a lot of money from my credit card by using it for one specific credit card for every purchase, and that money goes towards not toys, it goes towards food. So I definitely get discounts on food, and I buy food in a way that gets me more discounts on the food that I buy. And I never buy, here's the thing, which I think is why a lot of minimalists become minimalists, because they can't control themselves. But being this ADHD OCD guy, I really can control the things that I do. It's like almost on the spectrum. I mean it's probably debatable that I am on the spectrum. I'm probably on the spectrum. So everything's the same. I do the same thing every day. I eat the same thing every day. So it works out really well for me. I don't have whims to buy things. I do have whims to buy cute toys that I can't control myself over, because you know what? I think I want to surround myself with the perfect family. I think is what I do there. I think I identified that. I think I had a breakdown on the streets of New Jersey, walking from a bus, taking a subway, realizing that I took some kind of train to a bus to get to a toy store, and I was walking on a highway where there was to get to the store where nobody had. It was not set up for walking. Nobody would have to walk, but me, this guy who who doesn't have a driver's license, is pathetic. This pathetic guy trying to get from New York City to New Jersey to buy a toy, and the society is just not set up for him. And I realized that why was I going after this toy? Why did I want it so badly? And I had this conclusion that I was just trying to set up my life with this perfect, cute, adorable. I was trying to build a perfect world. Toys are perfect. They're sculpted and molded to be precisely cute, and it could be the problem with being raised by the television, is that life is supposed to look perfect, and that's why I want my surroundings to be perfect. Again, that is also to have everything around you in a perfect place and perfectly placed is again a very ADHD thing. Everything needs to be in total order for me to function. Hey, finally, something we can get rid of. So here was a nylon shopping bag that I got from the dollar store in an emergency because I forgot my bags. So that's why you have to. And I know that this is a very common thing for people. People go all the time to the store. That's something that I haven't mentioned in this video. Bringing their own shopping bags, and then they always forget their shopping bags, so they have to pay for other shopping bags. This is an example of that, where I needed to buy a shopping bag. These worked out really well for me. I liked kind of how they didn't look so bad with me carrying the two things. I want my another ADHD OCD thing. I need my luggage to match. I need everything. I need everything to look good together. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of this. It's a great bag for donating stuff in, so that's really good. Usually they get holes in the seam here. I'm actually quite surprised that this one isn't busted. Like, as soon as I buy them, it'll come apart at the seams, and this one actually lasted. But I'm gonna use this. I'm going to go put that in the donation room, and I'm going to fill up. There's lots of stuff to donate. And I have all this stuff. I have a donation room. I use the conservatory, I call it, the library conservatory, because that's where the books and the piano is. And I've just been putting all of the stuff that I'm getting rid of, and it's a good thing. Actually, it's not a good thing. I came to the conclusion. I took off the tag. Damn, the poor person that this is too much of a spillage. This is not a useful. But I could put my tools in here. You know what? Let's see how that works. Let's get back to the. So the tools that I have to bring with me is an adjustable pair of pliers. This is a very small adjustable pair of pliers. Because you never. I also have depends on the thing. Oh, it's so funny that I don't have. I need this large wrench for another problem. But I guess that was from another bicycle, that the same problem would happen all the time. If I could afford just a nice bicycle that didn't break down, I probably wouldn't have to take these things with me. This thing, I need this to change a tire. What did I do with those? I showed you my tire kit. Okay, I have that too. Okay, so a patch kit, the wrench that changes your tire. This wrench also changes your tire. I also used to have a screwdriver in here, but again, that was for another bicycle where I had a coaster brake and I needed a screwdriver to take the coaster brake off to change the tire. But in this case, I just need this. Now, I also need this wrench. I also bring this wrench around with me. Oh, you know what? This is for to do that too, and is capable of doing that. But I was bringing this wrench around with me to remind me that I need to change the pedal on my bicycle which I've got 2 different pedals on me, except this wrench won't fit. It's too wide, and I need to find a thinner one of these. So this is to remind me, and also so I can remember what the specs are of this wrench. But also, it also does work, and sometimes it's better. A wrench will work better than a. Anyway, so there's no problem me adding an extra wrench to the pile if I'm already carrying, and then my pedal keeps coming off of my bicycle because it's old and I don't have a good bicycle. What am I gonna do? I'm afraid to buy $1,000 bicycle because every bicycle I buy breaks down, even the ones that are old and working at Patch Kit. So there's the tools that I have to take with me. You know what? I probably do have to use this. I'm trying to think here. It doesn't mini pockets. It's just that some things I use all the time, like this. I have to the pedal keeps coming off, so I have to keep tightening it all the time. But that wrench is only for a blowout on my tire, which you have to be prepared when it happens. So this does have little pockets in it. It is very much like a tool bag. I guess it can't hurt for me to keep those things in here. These compartments are really good. Tea tree oil. Okay, so tea tree oil. I talk about tea tree oil all the time on this channel. Now, this bottle is a Walmart brand. I usually buy a more ethical and more sustainable, I don't know if it's tea tree oil, but ones that are organic, and I look out for them at off-price stores and see where I can find them on sale. I buy the best quality I possibly can because I do put this in my mouth. I use it to brush my teeth. It works. I use it as a deodorant, which proves that I'm not trying to find anybody to be in a relationship with, because I smell medicinal. I smell like tea tree oil, which isn't the best. It's an essential oil. It smells okay. But here's an open bottle. So this is the size bottle. These 2 bottles, would they cost the same? No, this bottle would cost me about $25. This bottle cost me $15. A bottle this size would be about $30 of the brand that I usually buy, of a more expensive brand. But and I like to peel off the label so it looks better. So I probably will peel off. This is the Walmart brand, and I had to order it online to get it. But look how much, it's twice the size of the bottle that I bought. So what I'm going to do is, you can see that I am almost out of this. I put 1 drop on my toothbrush with baking soda, and that's what I brush my teeth with. It's an antiseptic, so I do like to carry this around with me for, like, if I need to splash it under my armpits, if I feel that I'm smelling and I'm like going into somewhere. But also if I cut myself, which happens all the time because I'm clumsy and repairing my bicycle and stuff like that. So I will put it on cuts, but I do use it every single day to brush my teeth. I put 1 drop on. I will put the big new bottle there, and because this one is going with me, will I wash out this bottle? No, it's a natural antiseptic. I did notice that the one that I had in my bag, and it might have been because I'm driving around in the heat all the time, it might have been because it was really old, but it was lumpy inside. So this is the bottle that I have just finished, and I'm going to put some of the, it has a protective cap on it, so it's got this. So I'm going to definitely wash this out to make sure it gets sticky. It's a sticky oil. So I am going to probably take this out, rinse it, and make sure that that's, and then you can pull those things out easily. Anyway, I'm going to fill this halfway up, and this is the bottle that I'm going to use to carry it around. For me, this is the one that I will keep in my bathroom. I will peel off the label probably to make it look nice in my bathroom. And it will go into the bag. And it is going to go in this bag. And things aren't going to spill out of this bag because there's little compartments for everything. So that's good. And you know what? I can put my, hopefully this bag, and maybe I don't need two of these, and I probably shouldn't get two of them. It's just that I don't know if they're going to have these forever. But I probably can fold this up small enough, even though now I'm making it really difficult. Oh, that's an ADHD thing. You have to set up things so they're not hard to do, or you won't do them. That's why everything always has to be clean and tidy. But yeah, look, I can stuff that little extra bag in there. And then this is a very good quality bag. That is my specialty. That's probably what I should be doing with my life, and maybe what I should be doing on this channel. And maybe one day I will. Maybe one day it'll resort to that, finding quality items for discount prices. It's definitely like I can spot something that is of great quality very, very easily, and it's pretty nice bag, pretty nice pack we got going on here. I can also put in my charger. You know what? I'm gonna do what I've been doing. I do worry about this because I charged it probably a month ago and I haven't used it. Is there going to be any charge to it left? I should probably use it every once in a while just to make sure. Nonetheless, I'm adding this to my bag, and I'm going to also add the cable. Is it going to fit in here? And these little pockets, I don't know how good this is about washing, but I can put that in there, and I can put the cable in there, and you know what else I would have in here if I could? I would put in an extra pair of headphones, but right now the phone that I have, I need to buy a new phone. I broke the jack on it, so that's why I bought the wireless ones. Oh, there's also this. I'm getting rid of this. You know those cardboard inserts that keep the bottom sturdy? It's already bent up. It's just a piece of cardboard wrapped in plastic. That's junk. We don't need that. Maybe this bag won't last. I am, like I said, very good at finding quality things. I'm going to move the tools together. It doesn't matter that they bang together, so that I have a place to put the glass bottle, even though we do have to fill that up. We don't want to make that mistake and not remember to do that, but I'm showing you. And I also have this hand sanitizer, which I always forget to use. It's a natural hand sanitizer that I bought, and I probably could use the tea tree oil would be horrible. And if I'm eating something on the go, I can always spray my hands with this, and that is why I have that. And there's quite a bit of that left in there, and it's lavender, which I think lavender is the one of the active ingredients in it. Let's take a look here. Lavender organic hand sanitizer. It's not like I am 100% against hand sanitizers. They are part of what is destroying the world. They make things mutate and grow faster and stronger, and we got to be really careful. Look, there's all these extra little pockets in here for other things. Like I could put the cable in there, but I might as well put the cable that goes with the charger right in front of it. Again, I don't know how good this bag works. It's probably easier for me to get one of these bags and just throw everything down the side and feel around, because I keep it minimal. Now I should get my tools more minimal, But yeah, again, there was multi reasons why this wrench was with me. I'm supposed to be keeping an eye on. The thing is, I can't take this bag out when I'm in the store, and if I go inside my bag, I can't take this wrench out and compare it to the other wrenches in the store, or I'm shoplifting, right? It would look peculiar. What do normal people do? Like, are you allowed to bring something? I don't know how that works. You're not allowed to bring anything into the store. I guess what I can do is keep buying wrenches until I find the right one and return them, right? All right, so that's it. Oh no, we're missing one thing, which, like I said, see these? Oh yeah. I don't always, but I sometimes forget my glasses, or I'll drop them, or these will break, or I'll lose them, because that's what happens. However, this and these, my new ones that are sunglasses, that are prescription sunglasses, this is like, I can't believe that this is working for me, but this was worth the $25 that I paid for the pack of 4, despite how silly these ones look on me. At least they're, interesting, and I use them for my toy reviews. These just look like normal sunglasses, but they also don't wreck my normal vision, and they have bifocals. I've never had bifocals before, so this I don't need anything else. But in case I lose these, which has happened all the time, and I just have to buy another pair of glasses. And let me show you that collection, which is over here. Oh, which reminds me, which I felt kind of guilty, which we still have to do this. Look how tidy and organized these is. Those boxes are all mostly empty, but that's something else. I bought a new one of these metal army office boxes. So. And that is where I need to keep the stuff and organize the things that I really am keeping, which we have to talk about in another video, the problems that I did. But I do have a box of, please be the sunglasses. Not the sunglasses, but the regular reading. Oh, this is the sunglass box. Pretty much I did a whole video on that. Pretty much can get rid of, I don't wear sunglasses. And now that I have these are ones that I actually would wear. Okay. Let's put, it doesn't matter what pair they are. You know what? I have a pair of portable ones though. But as long as there's a case, and in fact, I bought so many pairs of extra glasses on purpose. This was the style that I wore before. I think I talked about that in my last video that I did here. But because these used to break all the time, the newer pair that I found, they don't break as much. This also is the box of extra wallets, but the wallet doesn't have a place to attach my keys. I also have extra strings and different types of strings that I would find at the dollar store. There's an army box. What pair of glasses is in there? You know what? I can get rid of a lot of these glasses now. Like, I don't want to, but some of them I bought in emergency because I dropped and broke glasses. But there is a new style of glass, which I don't know why there's none of those around here, that haven't been that I still bought at the dollar store. They're a little bit more, but they didn't break. What about this one? Is this? Oh, here's a style that I really like. It's one of those happy medium pairs. They're kind of a little too trendy, but I do like them. I think this is I've only found them twice at the dollar store, and they're the kind that don't break too. They've got the extra hinge on them. So this isn't a good pair. This is a pair that's a backup pair for the pair that I do use all the time. But I guess I could use, why don't I just take yeah, since I have so many pairs of these, this should be my backup, and I even have a case for it. Let me take this off in case, somebody finds it in the store and says, "You stole that," because it's brand new in my bag. Oh, here's something else. What a perfect example. Like a hangnail or a chipped. How often does that have to you? And again, another OCD, ADHD thing. If I have a little thing hanging off of my nail, I'm going to pick at it and try to rip it off so it's not distracting. Now, if I do it with my fingers and I pull at it, chances are I'm going to bleed, and I'm going to need to get out the tea tree roll because I'll have a cut on my finger and I'll be bleeding. So I put a little antiseptic on it to solve it. But if I have a pair of extra clippers with me, I can cut off a tag that I need to. I can cut off that little piece of skin neatly, or the nail that's chipped a little bit neatly, so that I don't pick at it anymore and it's not distracting and irritating me. So that extra pair has to also go in the bag so I know where it is. Oh, and we'll put that in the... I don't like this. Wait, is this... Oh, it's translucent. Oh, I do like that. I was going to say I didn't like this part because I couldn't see what was in it. However, I don't want to put something... I'd rather put a cable in there. We'll save that for another day. I think that the metal is going to stretch out and bend and break and put a hole in the plastic. So this durable mesh part, I think, will do that. So I can see what's in here. Again, a very ADHD thing. You need to see what you have to know. And then, oh yeah, but what I was looking for is, now I'm making such a huge mess. Oh, these ones. So these are made for this instance. So they're travel, they're portable, and they're actually a very nice frame. I mean, they're okay. They're acceptable glasses. They don't look. They're the horn rim that I like. They're not insanely crazy horn rimmed like this. They're not too boxy like these ones. I mean, they are very similar to those ones. They actually look pretty good. They look like dad glasses. Nonetheless, they fold up, and the lenses are corrected. I can see what I'm buying. I get so frustrated when I can't see. I can't see with the. Oh yeah. I think that's another thing. I never wore glasses. I hate wearing sunglasses in the summertime. Now that I wear sunglasses, I don't ever wear these sunglasses. But the thing is, they don't look strange carrying them around. Me wearing regular glasses around on my neck like this makes me look like a giant nerd, which, tell you the truth, I'm okay with. And this does stop me from being able to wear... I want to be able to wear really cool, big, chunky wooden tribal necklaces. This stops. I can't do it because I'm always wearing these, unfortunately. But at least this looks more fashionable kind of thing. And I can, if I ever be. But I don't like things on my face. I don't like tattoos. I don't even like my earring. I took my earring out and haven't been wearing it for a few weeks. I just put it in today because I was worried that the hole was going to grow in and it was going to lose it. And I thought that also, yeah, but it's really distracting to me now. Not tactilely, but I keep noticing it, and it looks really out of place for me to have the safety pin in my ear, and it's bizarre. Anyway, I'm putting these glasses in the bag. I think that's all. I think we've discovered everything I'm taking with me. And there's not a pocket to put this in, which is distracting. Oh, you know what? Okay, it's gonna go. It seems too fat. I need something more streamlined. Will this fit into here? I'm never, the thing is, this is an OCD thing again, I'm never going to remember to charge this. Okay, so I don't think I'm using the portable ones. I'm going to see, I guess I should get rid of some, look, I get brown ones. Brown ones in the brown case, that makes sense. Tortoise shell ones, which is the same style, and tortoise shell. Oh, dear Lord. This is, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of all of these. I'm looking for the pair that I normally like to wear, and I have an extra pair of those. I do have an extra pair of those floating around here, and they've never broken. But you know what? Whatever. What's the prescription on this one? I can't even read the sticker. 2.5, which I think I need a stronger prescription than that now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this in here. I'm going to stick it in one of these cases that I have. I'm going to stick that. It's going to fit in here better. You know what? I don't even need the case to really see. But I don't want them to get scratched up. So I might as well do that. Stick that in here. Then I have room to put this battery pack, which that part's not logical. What did I do with the cable? Did I squish the cable down inside? See, this is what happens. This battery pack though is kind of freaking me out though, because I've had it charged for a month. Is that a stain? Am I bleeding? What is this? What is this stain? Where did that come from? This is a new bag. I could be bleeding from picking my trying to smooth out my cuticles, just like what I said, without using a fingernail clipper. I don't know what that is. I don't remember that stain being there before. Anyway, why am I OCDing about that? All right, so this is a pretty good bag that everything is stuck in. We're gonna put this cable, and we're gonna put that in the open face mesh. It could go into here too, so that I can see that I have it and that I know that I have it. And in fact, you know what I should do? Do you know what I need to do? Is I need to have this as an extra cable always with me in this bag. And then this one is going to be able to take this out, and I'm going to have a cable that is already plugged into a charging station over there. So all I have to do is take this. But when I'm out and around, I have this cable that I'm not using as both the charger and the bank provider, the energy provider cable. If that makes sense. This one always has to be in here so that I know it's there. Another non-minimalist thing, which is why it doesn't work for me, because I do have to have things set up to make them run as smoothly and easy as possible. And that is something that I did not know was attached to ADHD, and it is. So here we go. We have the pack. To tell you the truth, this bag and so this should be stuff that I don't use all the time, and guess what? It's not stuff that I use all the time. Where's that wrench? Where's that wrench that I do use all the time? I don't even know where's that? And I said I was going to stick it in the bottom. It's not even in here, but that would make sense for this one to go in here at the bottom, so that it's easy to just open this up a crack. and pull that out, which I could see that happening, or even better, how about I put this one, because I have to use this one all the time, in the easy access pocket. How sweet is that? And I'm not going to put this bag in here. Just like this bag, see this bag? Has the front pocket, which I probably shouldn't be telling people this, because if there's any pickpockets, they're going to watch my video and they see me on the street. They're going to know that I keep my keys and my wallet in this bag, in the front pocket of my bag, and sometimes, when this is on my back. However, I am quite aware of what's going on around me, so I'm not, and if I was in a busy place, I would not keep my wallet. If there's like all kinds of people around, I will take my bag off. Like if we're shoulder to shoulder, like on the subway, I would never keep this on my back, knowing that my wallet is, easy for someone to take out. But for general purposes and for my ease of use, I keep it here. So when I'm at the store, I know exactly, and I have to know, another ADHD OCD thing, I have to know where my wallet is. It has to be in a specific pocket. It has been in this pocket for years. I have to know which pocket is for my phone. My phone goes in my back right pocket, because every pair of pants I have is a back right pocket, and I need it to adjust the volume and everything. Oh, that really hurt. Sitting on my feet. All right, so we have this. We throw the one shopping bag, kind of matches because it's green. We put that in the bag we use. I have to figure out what's going on here about this. Do I sew it up myself? Do I take it to a tailor? You know what? The company is really amazing. Like they've given me vouchers for bags that were damaged before. So maybe I should show them, even though how long ago did I buy it? It's getting kind of scratched up. I do love this bag though. I don't know when or how that ripped. It ripped like this a long time ago, and it hasn't escalated. So that is a good thing. So maybe I can just clean that up. I might clean that up myself and just kind of like hand serge the edge. Maybe that's what will happen, because it really hasn't escalated. This part that you can see, I don't know what's going on. There's something about the lining that's causing these wrinkles. Again, maybe I would prefer something. I feel bad about putting my new clean bag in here, but we did it, guys. I've been waiting for my tea tree oil to come to show you this, and here I am putting in that bottle without. Now I have to remember to put in to fill up that tea tree oil bottle. But here we go. That's all that's in my bag. And then alternatively, when I go out the door, which depending on the distance that I'm going, I will put on these. I think there's going to be a major declutter of these glasses today. I think we're going to start over, and it's just silly. I also have a lot of like alternative wallets. This one a friend sent me. I'd feel guilty. I kind of like it. I asked them to send it to me, but I don't think I could ever really use it because it's missing the important part on it. But I am not satisfied with the wallet I have. I should go to an army surplus store, check out what kind of bags that they have, And I know that the stuff is durable. Oh, I just found something else. I always have to have this with me. So in case that I do have too many boxes or stuff on my bicycle, I need this to be able, definitely room for that in the bag. A bungee cable to keep the things in my basket more securely. So I have to know where that is. So that's an easy fix. I made sure I have a really nice one. Again, I got it at the Dollarama, a nice bungee cable. It matches my bicycle. It's a bungee cable. Making sure, you know, you can get really ugly bungee cables. But yeah, that'll just go in the bottom there. All of my stuff. That's really nice. I'm really happy, and I'm also happy that I didn't declutter. You know what I'm gonna do? This keeps getting in the way, so I'm gonna remove that. Can I do it instantly? Let's see here. Do I need pliers? Am I strong? Am I strong enough? I don't think I'm strong enough. Really tight metal. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll need that. I wish there was a little pocket it could go down into. I can see how it's useful. Yeah, I'm gonna bend that off. I will never hang this. I mean, never say never. It could come in very handy, but it's gonna get in the way more than, I don't know. We'll live with it, and we'll see how much it gets in the way, and then I'll decide. I could see it kind of like if I was fixing my bicycle and I wanted to not get my greasy hands on everything. I wanted to have, that would be really cool to access it. Anyway, this bag, which we went back and forth to choosing, it's really heavy too. Back and forth choosing. This is the best bag for the job. Out of all of the things, the little pockets are very important. Having too many pockets is something that does not work well for me, which I also, that was probably a couple of years ago, I discovered that that's OCD people don't like pockets because of all of the options, and you don't remember which pocket. Did you put your wallet in this pocket or this pocket or this pocket? You have to know exactly. So just in one open bag with all of your stuff in it. However, this is like set up as, because you can see everything because it's mesh and see-through, and plus it is still one pocket, yet everything is filed and organized. This is a pretty. I was talking really badly about this bag, mostly because I was worried about spillage. But look, everything's in there secure. This is allowed to be spilled because it is just one thing that is usually just floating around in the bottom of my bag. These things I don't access every day. This thing, maybe a few times a week, I do need to take that out. So that is really cool that is on the outside. I do wonder about how long my data bank charger will keep the charge though. It has been a month or two since I charged it. It does say that it's at full capacity. What's the point of having that extra backup though if it's not going to work? This is a pretty nice little bag. Got it at the dollar store. You know how sometimes brand names show up at the dollar store that are like discontinued, or I guess they're faulty or something. So extra shopping bag goes in here. That means that there's 2 large shopping bags for me to shop with. I shouldn't be buying too much. And recently at the grocery store, if I do buy lots of stuff, I just put the stuff in a big cardboard box anyway. And that is the only place I am allowed to buy lots of stuff now. All right, so that's what's in my bag. That's what I use every day. That was a really long roundabout, not a very fashion-y video, but I think I showed a lot of my personality, and as unlikable as it is and unrelatable as it is, And as relatable as I am, and how unrelatable. Look, it has. This is the problem with this, is that it has a matching set. And I think that there's another piece to this. Oh yeah, there's one. See, ideally, maybe I could put the one card that I use all the time. This isn't very sturdy though. Yet it destroys me. Look, a place to put the key. Yeah, I do worry about the quality of this. It's nice though. I love matching stuff. Oh, see, these two match. Coin purse. The keychain on it. Oh, but if I get I do have to get a new phone because I cracked the screen on it. The headphone jack is broken, so I would put an extra pair of headphones in there with a wire to use it. So I do have to buy a new phone. I'm gonna buy probably a refurbished Samsung. I think is the next thing that I'm gonna buy. Is that a name of a phone? I don't know. Look, I could have a matching sunglasses. Kate, is the smaller one better for these, or do I want the longer string? I should try that. Yeah, my phone is I need a new phone. It's time to get a new phone because I used it's pretty worn out. It still works though. I'm using it, but the screen is cracked. It would cost me. The phone cost just over $100 when I bought it. I think it was $160 actually. I think I can get a Samsung for cheaper. Tap to pay, so I wouldn't even have to bring my wallet. And I could also, for the house, just have a key in one of those hidden. Could hide a key in my yard, also for opening the door, in case the door is locked. So maybe I don't even need to carry a wallet with me, especially when I get PayPass. I love PayPass. That means that my credit card could actually move into the additional bag. It can move to the extra thing. That's an option. What do we like? Tortoise shell mixed with camouflage? Do I like it shorter? This might be a child's sunglass. Do I like the shorter one? I don't think I like the contrasting patterns. I think we'll stick with the plain string for now, and with the black. But yeah, I do love these sunglasses straps for tying things down to me. So here I am dealing with my ADHD OCD obsessions. I'm very grateful that I don't have that I have a different kind of. I don't have like a clinical OCD. I don't know what you would call that. I don't have to tap things and touch things and count stuff and worry about numbers and things. I just want everything to be clean. I don't want germs, which thank you, tea tree oil. Thank you, logic. My OCD is all about logic and having a plan. It really is connected to the ADHD. It's really about me making things as easily as I know that I have to make things as easy as possible to do, or I won't do them, or I can't do them. I can't function. And I can't read, which is insane. I mean, I can read, but it takes a lot out of me. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. I have a huge mess to clean up. We'll talk more about how I'm obsessed with buying these boxes and sorting the toys that I love the most and appreciate them, and so that I can see everything that I have and love it. And I have to concentrate on getting rid of the stuff that I don't love. And another ADHD thing. Like, comment, share. You focus on the stuff that you want to do. So you have to make the stuff that you don't want to do something you want to do, which was another lesson that I've taught myself my whole entire life. Make the things that you have to do fun. It's insane how you come up with these own solutions to your problems yourself, which is that's why I like myself. And I look pretty good. Wait till you see my abs. Next video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you again real soon. I love you.